Welcome back to another episode in my series RedAux Reviews, where me and sometimes the kids create brief 5-minute only reviews of the games we've been playing. You'll hear us give our thoughts on new games and retro games, and you'll hear our pros and cons from different points of view, plus a quick spoiler-free summary. Today, we're reviewing City Ransom for the NES. City Ransom was first released in Japan in 1989, and it's the third game in Tecno's Kunio-kun series released for the NES. A very popular title, which has withstood the test of time, City Ransom had many spin-off titles and inspired many additional games in the beat-em-ups genre. Today, you can play City Ransom on the Nintendo Switch Online, or if you're lucky enough, maybe you downloaded it through either the Wii or the Wii U Virtual Console. At the time of this video, I haven't been able to acquire a physical copy of the game itself, but I was very happy with the Nintendo Switch Online port of this game, and it was delightful to play both by myself and in 2-player mode with my kids. The plot of City Ransom follows protagonists Alex and Ryan as they adventure through River City, from their high school to the final stage, River City High, where they are looking to rescue their girlfriends from a rival high school gang. Pretty straightforward, but what really hooked me in playing this game for the first time was the action sequences, the silly faces the characters make, and the ridiculous dialogue and names associated with each street gang. Maybe today you're fighting the generic dudes or the frat guys, or maybe this is the jock's turf. And then you have to punch Leo, Jim, Stan, Jack, Adam, Joe, and on and on and on. The attention to details in this game is highlighted by how each type of character responds when you enter the screen, and this adds a really fun element to the game. The gameplay itself is also pretty straightforward. Kick button, punch button, mash 2 buttons to jump. You can grab somebody too. But to make it through the various levels, you'll need power-ups, food items, and other things, which means it's time for some ridiculous RPG elements by way of visiting the various malls. That's right. We'll go into the mall like it's 1989. Try out different foods, like a chicken sandwich, maybe some candy, a T-bone steak, grab yourself a soda. You can go to the pharmacy and get different items too. Some things are eat on site, and some are, quote, to-go orders, where you can take them with you in your inventory. And my daughter still cracks up at the eating animations for all the different food places as well. There's also a bookstore, a clothing store, some shoe stores, and so on, so make sure to check out the malls and thoroughly visit each store and explore. As a big fan of gaming manuals, I'm likely to always recommend that the player checks out the manual before starting the game, but in this case I would say it's essential to figuring out where to go and what to do. The manual is chock full of many lists and many important facts about the gameplay that you'll need to know to progress, as well as a few essential hints and game mechanics. Keep that tab open to the manual while you play, or make sure you keep your copy on hand, as I found myself referring to it a lot. The only real drawback to this game is that the progression mechanic is confusing. The game, as far as I could tell at least, doesn't explicitly tell you what you need to do to move forward in some instances. So I made it to a few points in the game and found I just couldn't go any further, which required then that I spend some time backtracking, looking for clues, and finally I was able to progress. This, however, provides a good opportunity to grind for more cash, to buy those upgrades, to make the final levels more approachable. This game also shines in 2-player mode. I had a bunch of laughs with this title with my son. As someone more familiar with RPGs, and him being more familiar with beat-em-up game genres, this title was a good fit for us. We're probably going to play it all the way through together sometime. The spin-off title, River City Girls, is also on our list, and I also plan to play that one with my kids. While City Ransom was not immediately highly successful when it was released in the US, its unique gameplay and sense of humor made it a classic today, and for a good reason. Where else can you order a plate of pancakes, kick street gangs in the face, and then finish off your day with a sauna? Today, City Ransom is known for its creative combination of RPG elements and responsive gameplay for 2 players simultaneously. I recommend, if you have the Nintendo Switch Online, or if you're able to get a copy of this one, although it's a little more expensive, that you give it a try. If you have kids who might enjoy the simple fighting mechanics, this would be a fun one to play with them. I know I'm looking forward to revisiting this one, as well as trying River City Girls soon. Thank you for watching RedAux Reviews. I'm looking forward to continuing this series with more reviews. If you have a suggestion for a game you'd like me or the kids to review, please post it to the comments section. Check out our live stream on Twitch for family-friendly gaming content, both modern and retro, and thank you for stopping by.